Designers are the worst, right? Right? Always nitpicking, arguing, slowing everything down. They turn every meeting into a marathon and still somehow miss the deadline. But what if that's exactly what makes design work? Hi, I'm Pat. I'm a senior UX design consultant with a decade of experience in making product owners cry. And yes, designers are difficult for a reason. We argue, we nitpick, we ask uncomfortable questions in meetings. But before you roll your eyes, here's the secret. Being difficult is part of the job. Designers aren't trying to start fights. They're just the first to notice that there is a fight. Every decision in a product is already an argument between what is usable, profitable, buildable, and beautiful. The designer just happens to sit in the middle of all of those collisions. Designers have a reputation for meddling in everyone's business, asking marketing about KPIs, developers about feasibility, and managers about budgets. But that's not ego, that's necessity. Many stakeholders view the product through one lens. Developers see code, marketers see conversion, business sees money, support sees tickets. Design has to see all of it. When your job is connecting the dots that other people don't see, you naturally step into everyone's lane. And when everyone's lane is moving fast in a different direction, guess who looks like the traffic cop yelling stop? That's right, the designer. Good design is not about colors or buttons. It's about holding tension between humans, business goals, and technology. And while everyone else optimizes for their metric, design has to protect the experience. Here's a glimpse at what that actually means. Keeping features usable while meeting quarterly KPIs. Making something accessible without blowing up the development timeline. Preserving visual consistency while every stakeholder adds just one tweak. Translating business language into something users can actually understand. Preventing that quick fix that turns into a 6-month redesign later. So yeah, designers argue, but compromise without context kills products. Being difficult is how we make sure that all of those competing realities still meet in one coherent experience. Designers don't fight because they love drama. They fight because silence is very expensive. When design doesn't push back early, problems show up later, in code, in metrics, or in angry user reviews. Every no a designer says is an invoice you'll never have to pay. Think about it. The extra sprint you spend on user testing can save months of rework. The uncomfortable question in the meeting can prevent a feature no one uses. The push for clarity and copy can double your conversions. Design fights now, so no one cries later. That's not resistance, that's insurance. And when we push back on something, it's not personal, it's structural. Someone has to hold the full picture while everyone else optimizes their corner. So if you've ever worked with a designer who was being impossible, here's how to turn that tension into progress. Ask what they're protecting. Designers don't block, they buffer. When they say no, ask why. You'll usually find they're guarding usability, accessibility, or coherence. Give context, not just requests. Instead of make it pop, explain the goal. Designers make better decisions when they understand the why, not just the what. Involve design early. The later design joins, the louder they'll have to shout. Early involvement means fewer surprises, less rework, better alignment. Respect iteration. Design is trial and error by nature. If something looks wrong halfway through, good. That means it's still alive. Expect pushback and see it as care. The only thing worse than a designer who is difficult is one who has stopped arguing. That means they've stopped caring. So, designers aren't actually difficult. They're the only ones paid to think about everything at once. They're not slowing things down, they're preventing detours. And the next time your designer challenges you, remember, they're not being contrarian, they're protecting the thing you both want, a product that actually works. Because in the end, good design isn't about winning arguments, it's about saving everyone from having them twice. If this makes you feel seen or called out, subscribe. Because here on Design Unhinged, we don't avoid conflict, we design through it.